It's always good to be home, guys. Yeah, we just got back, as I said in the previous video, from our short trip to the subtropics, and wow, I sure miss Fruitopia every time we go away. It's like missing your family, right? You know how you see your grandparents and grandkids? This is my little family there. See it? There it is. Oh, I miss them. Actually, that's what I found on the ground when we did get back. These are all on the ground. Pomelo, even a little babaco for curry. Oranges, tamarillos, and a few of the first pink guavas. Yeah. And a lime. So these were just on the ground. So, whew, the weather is so different here than where we were. But it's still good, as long as it's sunny. I keep saying that over and over. Sunshine. Sunshine is the key. Beautiful. Check out the black sapote, how wonderful and happy it looks. Huh? By the way, we're in the middle of winter for our viewers in the north. This is like January for you in Texas or London. So January, it looks like this here in Melbourne. Well, for us it's July, right? Anyway, let's check out the mangoes. That's what this video is for. Okay, and here we are in the mango house or greenhouse. Temperature at 10 a.m. Let's get a little closer. Is around, what does that say there? 13, 14, 13.5 Celsius, around 56 Fahrenheit. So pretty cold. I had one guy comment a couple of days ago. He said, "What are you talking about, dude? How can you say 15 Celsius is cold?" It gets down to minus 20 where he is, right? In what did he say it was? One of the northern states in the US. I told him that it's all relative. Okay? It's all relative. If you're growing cherries or pears, yeah, you're right. 15 is sufficient. It might even be hot. But guess what? These are not cherries in here. They're far from it. These are tropical, sensitive, cold sensitive mangoes. Look at that on the Namdok May. Beautiful, huh? What a crown. New growth. It's gonna touch the roof. Only a few inches away. So 15 Celsius is absolutely minimum. There's the coconut. You think the coconut finds 15 too hot? I'm telling you, it's absolute minimum that you want to have growing coconut or mangoes. So this is what they look like, guys, in the middle of winter. We're in July now. We're no longer in June. July is like, as I said, January for the Northern Hemisphere. And there's more new growth coming here on that one. That's the, hang on, gotta check the label. King Thai. Yeah, I got two King Thais next to each other. These two. And they're pretty identical. Except this one has got new growth at the top and that one doesn't. It's good to have two. I've got two King Thais and I've got two Nam Dok Mai. This is the other Nam Dok Mai. Check it out. Right? You already saw this a month ago. Well, now you can see the difference between June and July. Well, At the end of July, you'll see the real difference, because that's the real test. And this is the Valencia Pride. I gave them all sea salt yesterday. That's why they're wet. Very little watering done in the pots. I keep that to a minimum, absolute minimum, and it seems to be working. You can see their new growth, right? You don't want to give them too much water when it's 5 Celsius at night for 5 months. Actually, it was 2 Celsius last night, and it's going to be 2 Celsius again tonight and tomorrow night. We're having a cold week here in Melbourne. This is the Alfonso, the pride and joy of India, Pakistan. And look at this. See the cold burn at the tips? 15 Celsius is hot enough. What are you talking about, dude? We're not growing cherries. Look at this. This is the lychee. Tell that to the lychee how warm 15 Celsius is. Look at that. That's all cold burn. Because I left it out in May. I left it out all year this year until a month ago. That's what happens with 15 Celsius on a lychee. Look at that. See that? You still think 15's warm? Lychee. This is the cold sensitive Hakip variety. So that's it. That's the wrap on the mangoes. This is just an overview, and you can see here. This is that's the, what's that? That's the, the Valencia Pride. It's drooping a lot more than it was a month ago. See how it's not as happy as it was a few weeks ago? We'll find out at the end of July if it's going to get worse. But so far, so good. The key is not that. The key is the old leaves. How do the old leaves look? Last year's leaves. If they're happy, the tree's happy. The reason why this is sulking is because these came over autumn, right? Not summer. Well, they began in summer, like this, and then winter came. That's why they're drooping. If I had a heater in here, if this was heated, if this greenhouse was heated, these would be out like this. They would be up like that, perky, and not flopping like that. So we've got to hang in there, guys, until September, when the first warm weather comes back to Melbourne. So what else? Pretty much it. A lot of new growth on pause. This is all just hanging on for a nice warm change, and it's not coming till September. So they've got a long wait, another 2 months before we get into the 20s again, 70s Fahrenheit. We're talking. See, that's not going anywhere in there until we hit 20 Celsius. You need 20 Celsius for that to lift. And in here, as you saw, it rarely ever gets above 15 unless it's very, very sunny outside. And the heat gets trapped in here for a couple of hours. So they'll get a couple of hours of 20, 22 in the afternoon when it's sunny. So once again, overall, everything's looking pretty good. Very green. Some with new growth, and some just hanging on and hanging in. And that one there is amazing. I think it's taken off because it's close to the plastic, which is getting all the heat up here, right, when it's sunny. And the coconut's doing fine too, I reckon. So that's the video on the mango early July as we enter into midwinter, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. There'll be another update on this at the end of July. See you then.